that first one I got made, I had to do it 2 more times.
No, sir.
You know
That's for you to figure out. Hey, I'll be like, listen, go get one of your older siblings, have them help.
This is exactly why, once again, like I said, I cannot wait because you think it's going to be one way. You think, Kev.
Oh, I'm going to make sure it's that way.
All right, whatever.
Listen, bro. If they want to go down low, I'll take it to the flow. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait.
Pettiness knows no bounds.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the plot thickens, man. It thickens, bro. But yo, the people that stayed here.
This guy.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 240. 50?
250.
Is it 250? All
yes,
right, 250.
sir. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Them things in the book.
250 of them, man.
You know what I'm saying? Dub stack.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
Hey, man. I'm chilling out, bro. You know what I mean? Trying to throw some holy water on the computer, my boy.
Oh, God.
Throw the holy water on the monitor, my boy. I told you that pettiness no bounds. No boundaries.
And the funny thing about it, I can see you doing that, but that's a whole other, no one knows what we're talking about, and I'm not going to talk about it. So, whatever, man. But listen, I'm not a zombie yet. All right? Okay? I'm vaccinated. I'm fully Johnson & Johnson vaccinated up.
Oh, so you got the one shot?
I did.
Hey,
I did
look
get the one shot.
Lucky you.
Yes, I am. I don't have to do 2 and go back. I keep hearing about the second dose is a beast when you go get the Moderna or the Pfizer, right? So I'm wondering if it's going to hit. Only thing so far I've gotten, I had a mean headache last night. I woke up and my arm is sore. But with the flu shot, it's kind of.
So does that mean that you're rolling it up?
No, okay. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm here now, Kev. It was too late.
Listen, I'm antibodied up.
Okay, cool. You're right. You got the antibodies, man.
Yeah, I ain't tripping, man. Like, bro, I got the blessing of the ancestors.
Right.
Because you're protection of the ancestors.
Because you're a Nets fan. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later.
And I'm partly Native American, but yeah. That too.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. All right, I forgot about that. And you're from Canada.
My mom's people are. Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. So no, I have not turned into a zombie yet. I feel okay. You need to get vaccinated, bro. Herd immunity is not. Here's my thing: the more people get it, the sooner we can get back to. I think we can get back to normal end of summer. You know, where maybe concerts can happen again. If it gets herd immunity is what I hear from what could happen.
Okay.
So go get vaccinated, bro. Nothing's gonna happen to you. You'll be fine. People out there, you're skeptical. I get why you don't want to get it, but then I don't get why you don't want to get it. So
you've not proven yet that you've not zombified.
I mean, this is a podcast that we're talking about right now. Next week it might be a different story.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
And if so, I edit the pod, so I will go back and edit this part out.
I'm just like I said, I'm just letting it sizzle in the spirit. Like, I mean, it's not that I don't plan on getting the vaccine. It's just that listen, I hear that getting scheduled is a hassle.
It is.
You know what I mean? It's like, man, not just 1 but 2 shots you supposed to go get. Man, that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot of shots. You know
but
Kev,
I mean? You're also the same person who doesn't update his phone when he gets an update.
Yeah, no, listen,
you're gonna wait this thing out.
You gotta let it sizzle in their spirit first. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kev,
let them work out the kinks.
Go get. There's no kinks.
You don't know that.
I don't. But there's only 2 ways you can get over this. Get through COVID. It's 2 ways. 1, get the vaccine, or 2, get COVID. That's it.
Hey, listen. It sounds like, man, or 3, don't get the COVID.
You're right.
You don't get the Roni or the vaccine.
That is very true.
You know what I mean?
But there's no way around it. And anybody who says they have not had it is lying. Everybody had it, man.
Look, I told you around this time last year, bro, I caught a bug so bad. Me and my wife. I caught a bug so bad I couldn't move out the bed.
Yeah, I remember.
I think that lasted 1 day. I just figured it was food poisoning.
It was not food poisoning.
That was the thing too. I was like, I ain't really ate nothing strange.
No, and that's the thing too that gets me about you is like I find out stuff halfway, like secondhand. I'll talk to the wife. She's like, yeah, Kev been sick. What? I've been around. We talk all the time. Yeah. He didn't tell me nothing was wrong with him, and I talk to you. But you're like, yeah, I'm all right. It was just a little thing. Yeah, you're too cool for school sometimes, man. Like,
listen, my wife should be throwing the dramatics on it, man. She be throwing the spice on it. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, I'll be good. I done caught a cold before.
Right,
it's cool.
Right.
I done had the food poisoning before.
No, see, that's where we differ. Because if I'm like that and Sharita lets it out, that's a bat symbol. Be on the way. Drop something off for your boy, man. Just somebody. I don't know what I need, but find out what I need for you, okay? I need it, man. I'm that friend, you know? So, like, you'll thug it out. Me, send everything you can. I want the full airdrop. Like, everything is dropped into my porch, bro, because I'm not doing well. But, yeah, man, so I'm not turned to a zombie yet. Hopefully everything stays the way it is. Me and the wife got it. But yeah, the Johnson & Johnson, man, the 1 shot is weird. And I don't understand why there's 2 shots for 1 and some people got 1 shot. Like, why haven't everybody
that's the other part I don't like. Like, bro, I don't want to get the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody, like all the people that got this one, man. You know what I'm saying? They coming up short now. Like, no, I don't want that.
Yeah. Because now you start thinking about it, like you get a kind of little elitist. Like, I don't want that shot. Like you call it, like, okay, you got vaccines available. Which one do you have? And I just got lucky because I was fully prepared to get the Pfizer joint over the weekend, but my doctor's office ended up getting me in. But so I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not a zombie yet. Kind of leave it at that. Weather's getting better. I also was happy that I can get the shot now, because like what I hear is a side effect, you get kind of cold and hot at the same time with certain. And I'm glad that the weather's back to where like if it is hot outside and I do have to go outside like Pookie, at least I'll be outside and it's nice. So I hate to do it inside and it's cold and I'm hot at the same time. You get butt sweat. That's a whole nother thing.
Listen, I've been thinking about getting back out on that grill.
Well, Big Q is back.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be 70 out today.
I'm
checking right now, see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 72 today. I'm going down to my in-laws, so I have to relinquish the rights to him. He's a charcoal
You ain't
cooker.
got to.
Well, I don't have to.
Push him on out the way.
I could.
Yeah, get on that charcoal grill. Be like, listen here, boy.
Nah, we're going to visit them.
Sit down,
he's on work. Nah, he's going to be on full duty. I love when I go over my
Put him
in-laws.
on duty with the kids.
Well, yeah.
You can get on the grill.
Yeah, but you already...
Some peaceful time with the grill.
That is very true. I take my headphones with me.
Yeah.
But the kids will be bothering me, man. Like,
No. They can bother Pawpaw.
They will bother Pawpaw.
Yeah. It's like, listen, Pawpaw give you whatever you want.
Absolutely.
You come to me, I'm going to be mean.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be big, mean dad.
Nah. How'd that wind do for y'all the other day? Did you hear that wind?
Yeah, I heard it kicking up a little bit.
It took off a piece of my fence.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like and I had to call them. They're gonna come and fix it. I mean, of course, whatever. I got warranties and whatever.
Yeah,
but
I know you ain't
the problematic part of it was that I let the dog outside, and I did not know that the fence had been blown away until the neighbors called and they said your dog's out front, and I'm like, wow, okay,
bruh.
Yeah. So
listen when we got a cut for that little half marker, we're gonna talk about that for a quick second before we pick back up on this.
Okay.
Because I can't say what I was gonna say.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? Like offline, we're gonna talk about that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Big Q is back, man. I'm ready to get back on the grill though.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, push Pawpaw out the way. Tell him to go spend some time with the kids.
Well,
give you some alone time with that grill.
Nah, he's a
love thing.
I'm gonna go get what's that thing you called the charcoal heater upper?
The chimney. Charcoal
Right,
chimney.
I'm gonna get him one. I don't think he has one either. I think him and my dad probably using the same, and that'll be his early Father's Day gift for me.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
No, it's definitely going. Like, I'm definitely gonna shark you off the mark. Like, yo, this is it. I want you to know when I give it to him. Like, yo, this is your Father's Day gift.
Yeah, cause listen, I be lining all that stuff up now. Like, my wife should be like, "Oh, we're gonna do this and this, that for the third." I'm like, "Okay, listen, what's coming up?"
Yeah.
Okay, because like I got to check mark some of this stuff because it's like you want to do this now, is it just because? And then this be coming around, and then you know what I'm saying? Then you want to do that too. It's like, no, it can't be all this.
Yeah. Right. I'm not giving you no gift just because.
Yeah,
like,
point,
nah. This is what you get, and this is your gift.
Like, listen, that's a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife kind of exchange. Like,
right.
No, outside of that, no,
right.
I'm not doing it.
Right, that's your dad. Other than that, man, what's going down? The Snyder Cut. I watched the Justice League.
Okay,
Did you watch it yet?
I have not watched it. We watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay,
yesterday.
I had that down too. What did you think about that?
I like it so far. It's cool.
I like that they touch on black issues.
I feel like they're getting a lot darker than they got on WandaVision. There's a whole lot more cursing in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
It is a lot more cursing, but also there's a lot of black issues that they talk about. Like, are you caught up?
Yeah. I watched both episodes.
So you watched where he was about to get pulled over. They got pulled over and they were trying to harass him, but leaving Bucky alone.
Yeah. Like, until they realized who he was.
They realized who he was. But like, I like that they did that. You know what I mean? Kind of pointing out the fact that that's how it is for black folk, regardless of who you are.
The funniest part was when they called him Black Falcon. He's like, no, I'm just Falcon. He's like, no, my dad told me you Black Falcon, so you Black Falcon.
And then Falcon
He's like, so are you Black Kid?
Now, I do think some of it is redemption because what's the man's name? Is his name Anthony Edwards? What's
Anthony
his name?
Mackie.
Anthony Mackie. Because that
Striking Vipers?
Striking Vipers, bro. That I was wondering if he was ever gonna make it back from that. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm looking at him now. And I'm like, I've kind of got it out my brain that he was in that. But yeah, that was a dark episode, bro.
Listen, Black Mirror is the best show ever, bro.
I need to watch the episode you were talking about.
Yeah,
too.
bro. Like, was it a Man on Fire?
Man on
like
Fire.
That? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Man, that was a great episode. I didn't realize it when I watched it before.
I don't know why I never got into Black Mirror though.
I don't like. I think you thought it was gonna be scary because like when you look at when you look at the box art, it does look like it's supposed to be like a horror movie or something.
It did,
like that.
but also because I got into Lovecraft Country, with that. But I think also I didn't like the fact that Black Mirror was a different scenario every episode. Like I wanted it to build on the previous.
That's what made it fire.
But yeah, because I loved the Striking Vipers one. I didn't know what I was watching. Until I watched it.
Until you watched it,
because you're good about that. You're good about saying, bro, I don't know what I'm watching, and I'm like, all right, now I'm intrigued. Yeah. So now I want to go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what kind of pulled me into Lovecraft Country. Yeah. And I'm like, what am I watching? But it's good. And then Striking Vipers, I'm like, you're like, bro, I can't look at Anthony Mackie the same way. What are you talking about? How bad could it be? I was like, oh my god.
You know what I never understood? I still to this day do not understand. Why did he not just put the headset on his wife?
Listen, bro. I don't know, man. Listen, there's a lot of things, man. I like to consider us very close, but I don't like that's nasty.
But no, like, I'm just saying, like, okay, if you like doing that inside of the game, whatever. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was a little bit fun. It was out of body experience. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But you have a partner there that you could do that with.
Well, that's the thing.
Like, why are you doing it with your buddy?
He was disconnected from his wife, though. That was the whole
that can
thing.
help you connect with her again.
I don't know because, but also from the friend that wanted to be the female. Like, why did he like that?
Listen, that's his problem.
But also from the other side, he liked that.
He need to just load up in the random online games.
We're getting too much, man.
Leave me out of that.
Listen, Black Mirror might be the GOAT show because like it makes you have these conversations like, what in the world was going on? What were they thinking?
Bruh, yeah. Listen, did you watch any other episodes other than Striking Vipers? Like, did you watch the entire history of you?
I watched the only one I watched was Bandersnatch.
Oh, yeah, Bandersnatch was okay, but like the entire history of you, 15 Million Merits, all White Christmas, or
I didn't watch any of those,
bro. Fire,
okay,
fire, or what is it? Black Museum, bro. That whole show is fire. That's what you ought to start watching on work. Like whenever you like, yo, listen, I need something new to dig into. Watch Black Mirror because I mean, all those episodes are about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay,
so it'd be something that you know what I'm saying.
I can do that.
It get your wheels turning a little bit.
Okay, I'm hearing good things about this show on Amazon called Invincible too. There's a cartoon called Invincible.
Okay.
So yeah, so shout out to Speedy and Craig told me about it. It's supposed to be really, really good. And I've been seeing the hype on it. And I think it's an adult cartoon.
Yo, Speedy, I've been seeing you in them comments, my boy. Yeah. You were a straight comedian, my boy.
I told you, man.
When you came in, man, listen, you came for Leslie Jones' neck.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know why that one got edited too.
Man, listen, YouTube flagged it, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go in. Now, I'll go in and because I think it's just one that we just gotta approve.
Okay, I tried to. I don't know if I could.
I barely go into the creator portion anymore, but we're going to approve that because man, that cracked me up when I saw that message come through.
That was funny. Yeah. All right, man. What else is going down, man? It's getting nice outside.
It is getting nice outside, man. I don't know about any more like movies and TV shows. What are you watching? That's something we never really talk about on the pod. But what else are you watching,
man? I mean, the shows we talk about.
Did y'all get to Married at First Sight yet?
No, we have not. Because you know why? Because we have not found a way to watch it yet. Because
Lifetime app.
But you gotta have. See, you got the logins.
Yeah, I would give it to you, but
I understand that. I appreciate you saying that. Like, you put a hard stop on it too. You're like, I can't ruin mine, so I can't give it to you.
No, it ain't that. It ain't mine.
I know. I understand. I appreciate you saying that. Because some people be like, I'm just gonna give you the login, not knowing you can ruin it for everybody. Right. Like, you don't know who your dad and mom gave the other login to. You know what I mean? And you done ruined it because you gave it to me.
Yeah, you can't loan out something that was loaned to you. That's
some people do that though.
I know. I've been burned.
That's it. I appreciate you doing that. Yeah. Although Netflix is cracking back on that too.
Yeah, and I'm praying that they don't. Listen, I'm a part of that household now. Quit playing with me.
I mean, they do that. A lot of people be out because I don't remember who I've given my Netflix password to over the years. I know the girls both have it. They don't live at home anymore.
But they're a part of the household. They can be home anytime.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. You're still looking out for yourself when you say that. That has nothing to do with that.
No, I mean, this is just the facts. Like, listen, your nuclear family should all be able to use all this stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know who they gave it to.
Because I share my Hulu with my parents. Like, that's me giving back.
Yeah, I share with
I don't think they use it, but...
Like, my sister's over in Bali. I share my Disney Plus with her. And so we all swap stuff around. I think I got my sister Kalila's Discovery Plus account. I don't know. We swap stuff around. But anyways, back to your original question. What am I watching? As far as the shows me and the wife watch, we watched Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
Million Little Things, and This Is Us. We watched those three together. And then we have not got into Married at First Sight yet because we got to find a way to watch it. I will find out.
We are married and washed.
We are.
Listen to that list. Man, you watching Grey's Anatomy, A Million Little Fires or whatever, A Million Little Things.
I don't think that has nothing to do with being washed. I think
that is being washed.
Well, I'm not saying that we're not
relationship like that.
Well, I'm saying every man has shows he watches with his old lady and has shows he watches by himself. So the shows I'm watching by myself.
I don't even know if I get to watch shows by myself anymore.
But see, now this goes back to because me and Shrita ended up watching the Snyder cut of Justice League. I had no intentions of finishing it. I literally just wanted to watch it to see what it was about, to see, okay, how different could it be? So I intended to watch the first 30 minutes of it, right?
Right.
First of all, the movie's in 4:3 ratio. I don't understand that, and I looked it up, and it's the way Snyder wanted it, so I couldn't fix it. Oh. So, but here points to the greatness of the movie. Before I knew it, I could not stop watching.
Okay.
I did not finish till 1 a.m. Like, I had to go to work the next morning or whatever. But hurts. It was like I did not want to stop. That's how good it was. I don't understand why they hacked it up to where the version that came out in the theater how do you even let that ride? I remember watching it, and I'm like, what in the world does this mean? Like, where did this guy come from? When the Snyder Cut, like I said, it's 4 hours long. You don't even know it's that long because they literally go into every character's detail.
Okay.
Everyone.
That's a lot.
It is.
That's a lot.
It is. Now, get it out your brain. Just go watch it. And before you know it, if you get to the point where you say, okay.
That's always going to be the block for me.
I know, yeah, because you know it's 4 hours.
Because it's 4 hours.
I know, yes. I know you. You don't even like watching movies because of it being that long.
Yeah, I always look at the runtime and I'm like 2.5 hours. Ooh, that's a big ask. That's a big ask.
Just go, if you can, try to get it out your mind. That is 4 hours long and that you know that it's 4 hours long. Just go in and watch it.
Yeah.
And but that's how we end up finishing the Snyder Cut. But I do have shows that I watch by myself. Snowfall. We can talk about that.
Sharita doesn't watch Snowfall?
Heck no.
What is she doing?
School's it's blocked her, bro. And I think she wanted to watch it, but I didn't want to wait on it.
She hasn't watched any of it.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
It's too late to catch up.
It is too late to catch up. She could binge it, but my wife, man, she be on her phone. She be talking, and then before I know, it's like, okay, what does that mean?
Right.
Babe, if you watch the show, you kind of would know what it means.
Brother.
You know? It's like, how many times can and I love them. They're so cute, man. But I'm just like, yo, if we're gonna watch a show, put the phone down, put the laptop down. Let's just watch it because I can't be your navigator after it's done.
I've learned to just kind of take that as a compliment. It's like, yo, my baby got the confidence in me that she think I know everything.
No, okay, that being true, but you don't know everything. You just watched it, okay? But then other than that too, is I think they just want to be a part of it. They just want us to be a part of something. Like my wife, I am not a nurse. I'm not in nursing school, but I feel like I am because she tells me everything. So I feel like I'm doing diagnosis and stuff like that. And in the back of my brain, I'm like, listen, babe, I'm not in school. You are. But I'm going to follow along with you. You want me to be a part of it? I'm going to be a part of it.
Right. You know? Man, you know what I mean? Just start walking her through, you know what I'm saying? Setting up variables for functions and arrays.
Bro, I don't do that. I know it's not fun. I know she don't want to do that.
Explain to her the difference between, strings, nums, and booleans.
Right, bro. Like, did I put a curly brace here? Like, this curly brace is throwing me off. Do I put one here? Like, why isn't this one lined up with this one? I don't do that.
If else statements.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, coding is so boring when you break it down, man. Like, but it's fun. It is fun.
I mean, it's like, it's just one of those things. Like, once you get the basics, it's like, okay, now this all makes sense. It's pretty easy.
Absolutely.
Easy to make a lot of easy mistakes, too.
But as far as I'm watching, what are you watching?
Oh, man, Snowfall, of course.
Okay.
Then Married at First Sight.
How do you feel about Snowfall?
Snowfall, I like it, man. Like, last week, I felt like the episode was a little bit of a filler.
Yeah.
But this week, it picked back up a little bit.
Yeah. RIP to Fatback.
Yeah, I feel like Franklin's got his plot armor because they've already announced the next season. So, and I'm glad. Like, listen, I want Franklin to make it the entire way through. Like, if he goes out, he got to go out like Heisenberg at the very last scene of the last episode.
Yeah.
Like, the show ends with Franklin. I don't want it to try to pivot and like try to be edgy and switch it over to be about Man Boy or no goofiness like that. I don't like. Listen, Man Boy can go, Scully can go, Lee can go. I'm sorry to say it. Everybody else could go.
I will say that,
and the girl is shaky. Like I'm calling that right now. The new girlfriend, she up to no good.
Well, when he talked about her brother, and she said he's at one prison or whatever, she got real kind of shaky about it. I think that Franklin did something to put him in jail.
Think so?
I think something's gonna come out because I'm with you on that. I don't want her to be shady, but I think she is.
Nah, she's definitely shady.
She didn't work her way in too well.
She was trying to figure out who Reed was and all that. Like she got a nose in the business too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Franklin got to whack her real quick.
Yeah, and now Jerome knows he's been lied to for a while.
Yeah.
So I wonder what that's going to play out. The show is good. The show is very good. I thought, like you said, last week's episode was kind of a filler. This week, they got back to it. I wonder what next week's going to happen. But yeah, RIP to Fatback, man.
Yeah, man. I also think the dad is going to have to whack the news lady.
You think so? Dad's going to definitely get. I told you from get-go, Dad is going to be the one. Dad gonna get in there. He gonna show his son like it ain't sweet, and you got to be this way. Dad gonna be ruthless, man. He's an ex-Black Panther.
Yeah,
and I think
he already whacked somebody before.
Absolutely. Yeah, his friend.
Yeah, he whacked his. I think he whacked his cousin.
Yeah, well, the cousin. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's what's gonna play out. But I don't know, man. What else you watching though? You said.
Married at First Sight or whatever, man. Listen, I hate to say that I'm a fan of that. Like that show is so funny, and it's something for me and my wife to watch. So it's something that we get into together. Mm-hmm. And it was one of those shows where she was like, "I want you to watch this with me, but I know you're gonna hate it or whatever." And it was like, "Okay, I'll watch it with you, whatever." You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to get them brownie points.
Yeah, right.
But then I started watching it. I'm like, "Yo, this is the show that me and her talk about the most, just because it is so funny."
Well, I think also too because y'all both have two different polar opposite ways of thinking about it. She's looking at it from the glass half full, and you're looking like, nah, he wasn't thinking that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it brings good conversation between y'all. That's why I want to watch it, because I want to have that conversation with y'all.
Yeah, I hope you and the wife get to it, because like, yo, and it is kind of a tough ask, because the episodes are like hour and a half long.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
With commercials.
Yeah. The commercials drive me crazy. And you cut that out, man. I don't care about no advertisers.
Yeah.
But
because the actual show is only like 45 minutes long.
Exactly. But that show, me and her watch it, man, and like we find ourselves pausing it, talking about it all the time.
Really?
Just because it is just hilarious.
Okay.
And I think that's another reason why my wife asks me a lot of questions whenever we're watching shows, because she know I be right. Yeah. Like a lot of times I be calling what's about to happen.
Will she admit that?
Yes.
Okay.
She will admit to that. Like a lot of times we'll be watching a show, I'm like, oh, this is about to happen, and then it happens, and she's just like, how did you see it coming? I'm like,
it's because your emotions not in it. Like you see it coming. I don't
know.
I
just
do the same thing.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I'm just watching how stuff is playing out, and it's just like, nah. Like,
well, remember the last season we watched, Married at First Sight, with a dude, the real nice looking dude. And the girl wasn't bad looking either, but he was definitely giving her the cold shoulder. I'm like, he don't like her.
Yeah.
He's not attracted to her. Well,
at all.
And then both of the wives, like, he can grow to love her. Like, dudes don't work that way.
Yeah, nah. It was out from the gate.
Right.
Never gonna happen.
Like, he never want to move in.
She could be the homie.
Yeah, she'd be the homie, right.
You know what I'm saying?
She'd go pick up the laundry or whatever, something, but not that.
Nah.
All right, man. So shoot, let's start like we always do. What we've been playing? What you been playing, bro?
Oh man, only thing I've been playing is 2K. I think that's the only game I've been playing right now, and it's the new season started. So I'm gonna tell you what, seasons in 2K have been a fat W.
Really?
It has been great getting new seasons.
Tell me about the season. Like, what is it?
So every season, the game kind of changes, or the theme of the game changes. So like last season, it was the Age of Heroes. So they put out a bunch of like hero cards, and like the card artwork, a lot of it was themed around like superheroes and stuff like that. So they were cartoon characters.
Okay. Those are the Dark Matter cards, right?
No, it was just
but they had like cartoony looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like the season before that, it was the season of giving, so it was all focused around the holidays and stuff like that.
Okay.
So the packs that came out were also focused around like people who might have had amazing Christmas Day performances or something like that. You know what I mean? So real cool. And then this I forget what they said that this season is centered around.
How long do the seasons last?
Seasons are usually like 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
So you know,
are the cards easily obtainable?
It depends on what you mean by easily obtainable.
The grindy.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of good cards as long as you play the game. And I'm not saying like,
that's what I was getting at.
I got to put in 1,000 hours. You know what I mean? Like for the highest tier card, yeah, you might have to put in a lot of time, but you'll be able to get good cards along the way, and you get a lot of free packs. And you know what I'm saying? It incentivizes you to play the game every day. But even if you only play for 30 minutes every day, you're gonna still be building up, and you're still gonna get something good.
Okay.
For just putting that time and playing the game. So. The new season started yesterday, and that kind of brought me back into the loop. I forget what I was playing for last week, but I remember I was grinding it out, trying to I was trying to level up my Sean Marion to Galaxy Opal, and then it was another card I was grinding for.
Okay.
Pink Diamond Ben Wallace. I don't even know why I was grinding for that card, but I was like, why not? It's right there. I'm close. Right.
Yeah.
And then so once I got those cards on like maybe last Tuesday, I was tired of playing the game at that point. I was like, yeah,
really?
No. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to play anymore.
But let me tell you this though. You do realize this is exactly why I played Destiny for as long as I did. Was
I can see it.
That's why. Because it was always something new that was coming in. Like I gotta get it, and I gotta grind for it. So it got grindy. I remember you was always like, "Dear, why are you still playing the game?" Like this is why. Like it would kind of sprinkle in new stuff enough to where I felt like I wanted to keep playing.
But it was the same. What bothered me about Destiny was just the same levels.
I mean, but
over and over.
What's the same thing with 2K? It's the same thing.
It's basketball, but I'm playing a different team at least.
You're still doing quick through CTS. That's all you know.
No, ain't no quick through STS anymore.
Okay.
You trying to name it a Cadillac? But
I think that might be why I'm not playing either. I need that quick fix.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But even beyond that though, it's like, the objectives are always different. So it's like, okay, score 50 points with Chris Paul, or you know what I'm saying? It's just always something new to challenge.
Well, the last 2K kind of filled that void for me when I was doing that, because when you could progress the cards from diamond to pink diamond to Galaxy Opal, that was dope. Mm-hmm. I like that grindy aspect of it. I don't know why I progressed Nate Robinson up, but then I like the fact that you can always get it and then sell it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that was dope, to where someone would be like, oh, I could get this card and grind it up, but I'll just buy this one from you. You know what I mean? So that's what I loved about it. So to hear you say that you're still playing it for that aspect and they're changing the seasons, that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, man. Like, listen, it's definitely a W. Like for everything that's wrong with 2K21, like I can at least say that, and the biggest problem is that it's split between console generations. Like that's really the biggest problem.
Yeah, and that might be why I'm not playing it, because I don't want to buy it when I can get it for free for Xbox.
Right.
But it's like I'm never going to buy a Larry. I call it Larry box. I don't want to buy the Xbox One X, the Larry box, because I don't want to. I'm not going to buy it. Yeah. So I want to play it on next gen. You're playing on PS5. Right. I don't want to buy it for PS5 because I can play it for free on Xbox. So that's kind of like the conundrum I'm in. But it was $18 on PC the other day, and I should have bought it.
Yeah, but even there, it's last gen.
Yeah.
So it's like
that's true. Yeah.
It's like at that point you might as well just go and get it for the Xbox. Who cares?
Right.
Yeah, they did a good job with the content this year. I will say that.
Okay.
They gave away a ton of free stuff, so it made the game worthwhile, and it doesn't feel pay to win so much.
Okay.
So yeah, man.
Do you think some of that was from the backlash they got from people saying it was play to win?
I do think so. I think that they're working. I'll give them credit in saying that they're working really hard to find a balance between, it's like, giving an incentive for people that want to buy packs or whatever and bust packs, and also people that, you know what I'm saying, don't want to pour a bunch of money into the game. Like, they're recognizing that, hey, these people bought the game too.
Yeah.
Are you going to get the top level God tier cards? Maybe not right away, but you can get your way there. Like, I mean, I'll say this. None of the cards are super expensive.
Okay.
Like, I mean, the highest tier cards, like your Jordans and all that stuff, maybe they're like 500K MT, which is a lot. Oh, wow. Don't get me wrong.
But it's still low.
Exactly, but it's not 2 million.
Yeah, those would be like $1 million.
Yeah. So it's like everything is cheap.
Well, to me, that speaks to it's easily obtainable. Not easy, but there's a way to get it.
And you don't need it. That's the real biggest thing. You can still be competitive and not have any of those cards.
Yeah, but I want it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way.
That's what it comes down to.
Okay, yeah, but I want it because like last year's game, that's what kind of griped me, was that we had ways around it, but there was ways that I wanted to get that card. The only way I could feel like I get it either is find ways around it or buy it.
Packs.
Or, you know what I mean? Or buy it. So that's how it was. So we bumped into a great conversation about why, as far as different types of games that we like. And I think it's a good convo. And it kind of speaks to what I've been playing. Like, okay, so I finished Paper Mario Sticker Star for the 3DS. I finished that. Had a great time. Amazing game. And then I started playing Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door for the GameCube. So I got it on my computer on an emulator, playing it in 4K. So why do I like side scrollers? And we were talking about this. Like, I think it's the completionist aspect of it.
You don't even like to finish games.
I don't like to finish some games, Kev. Keep it all the way funky. I've finished a lot of games these last couple of years. It just hasn't been the big titles that you play. Like I've been playing a lot of one hitters, a lot of like Marios, a lot of Zeldas. I've been playing those. So I've been finishing games. I just have not been finishing.
Did you ever finish Breath of the Wild?
Oh yeah, I finished Breath of the Wild. Yeah, remember because when me and Jay finished it, we talked about it, and that's what got you into playing it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what got you into playing it. So yeah.
No, I ain't buying that, man.
Yeah, no, it is, bro. That's exactly.
No, I'm saying like, so you can finish open world games, man. Like, where, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you what it is, though, bro. Like, I think it's a port of anxiety, and I don't want to be on the hot seat here because I feel like I owe you $25. But it's like a therapy session. But I do feel like some games are so in depth that I literally tell myself, Nadir, you're not gonna finish this. By the time you come back to it, you're going to forget everything you've done. So why put in the time?
Yeah, listen, I ain't going to lie. You said, I feel like I owe you $25. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, man, what the hell did you owe me money for?
Therapy, bro. Therapy.
You wouldn't have to pay me for that.
All right, that's what I meant by it.
I was really confused for a second. Like,
I saw your confusion. But... So yeah, the open world games, like I said, I'm gonna finish Ghost of Tsushima because that's such a pretty game. I gotta finish it. But like, there's other games I would like to play, like God.
But no, you said you don't like open world games.
Some of them I don't, man, because Red Dead Redemption 2, amazing game from the outside. Kind of like goes back to our conversation about John Legend. We got all the way honest. Like I can appreciate the greatness in it, but it's just I know that I'm not gonna finish it. I know that it's like when I dedicated a half hour to a side quest, and you told me, that had nothing to do with the story. At that moment, I knew. It was like a movie. Like that moment, he knew. I know I'm not gonna finish this game. I was like, I'm done. I'm out. Deer's a hard out. I want to finish it, but I'm like, I don't really want to put in the time for that, man.
No, but see, to me, that's the beauty of Red Dead Redemption. Is it's like, it's no rush to finish the game. It's like get in there. There would be plenty of times where I would just fire up the game and I wouldn't do anything related to the actual game. I would just maybe go hunting or just kind of explore the land. And To me, I think that you would actually have a better experience doing it that way rather than like playing how I did, where it's like, okay, I'm powering through this story.
Well, see,
just because it's meant to live life in the game.
Yeah, but it's your fault, Kev. I'm here to tell you that's your fault.
It's because I finished the
yes,
game. You're like,
absolutely. That's why I never finished it.
I'm going to finish it right now too, or I'm not going to play
exactly.
it all.
I'm like, bro, I gotta live. The fact that you plowed through it, and then we still talk about this. You finished that game in record time. I remember I was talking to people like months later, like, yeah, I'm still kind of working through it. What? Kev finished it like a month ago. They're like, how did he finish it? Like, they were all, like, it became a subject, like to the point where I didn't even bring it up anymore to anyone outside of our conversation, people that watch the pod. But yeah, I blame you, man. You're the reason I can't play open world games because you plow through them so quick that I feel like I have to deal. But no, I blame you, man. You're the reason why I can't play a lot of these open world games too. Because, like I said, I listen to you and you plow through. You beat Red Dead Redemption in a time that literally, like I said, I bring it up to other people and they're like, how did he beat it so fast? To the point where I felt like I needed to do it too. And when I knew I couldn't do it or I wouldn't do it, I said, yeah, I'm done. I'm not playing this game.
Like, don't ruin the experience. Because, see, my problem is it's like, yo, whenever I find a game like that where it's like I'm really enjoying it, I don't really know when to say when.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, at a certain point at night, me and my wife, we're not going out any longer. My wife goes to bed way earlier than me. So it's like, yo, for me to stay up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning on the weekend, nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Not really a big deal.
Yeah.
But that also means I've probably been playing since 8.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Put in that time.
Yeah, I'm putting in that work.
So hold on. So the fact that we talk about with open world games, and I play a lot of side scrollers. Why don't you like side scrollers?
Man, it's not like I play my fair share of side scrollers, and it's not interesting anymore.
Well,
like,
okay,
there's nothing there.
So it kind of goes back to what we were talking about, like Outriders. Like going into a game, like you'll play it for 5 or 10 minutes. Like, yeah, I'm not going to get into this.
Yeah.
So Outriders on the outside looking in supposedly has a good story. So okay, so what? It was something about it that didn't make you want to play it.
Yeah, exactly. It was just one of those. It was when I clicked it to start, I was just like,
wow.
Nah.
You clicked it to start.
Yeah.
Did you like the story at all?
I don't even remember what was going on. Like, okay, no, I do remember what's going on. Okay, so now they're trying to find a new planet. Earth is destroyed. They got the people frozen. They got to figure out a place that they can set up civilization and unfreeze the people to bring them back into civilization. So they're basically just trying to start civilization over again. Right.
Did you get past that? So you didn't even get
to the part. I did a little bit.
Oh my God. You didn't even get to the part where you got your ability?
Nah.
So you didn't even get to the game, Ken. After that, you get your ability.
They should have gave me the ability a little quicker. You know
so the story was not brought along fast enough.
Bro, that was taking too long. When I was talking to the old man with the beard, and he was telling me about how his daughter was on the ship and she was still frozen because she was pregnant.
That literally is the first mission.
Or whatever. Yeah. As soon as
you didn't get past that mission?
I did. Well, I went to the part where I had to find the beacon or whatever. And
did you clap the dude?
What dude?
See, here we go. You didn't even get finished the first mission.
Nah, I cut that joint off. Listen. When the man started telling me about his daughter being on the ship and her being pregnant or whatever, he got a 2 for 1. I was checked out.
Bro, he gets clapped right after that.
Bro, I was already checked out. As soon as he started telling this story, I was like, "This is boring. This game sucks."
That's why Xbox gave it a Game Pass.
Right?
Yeah.
This game sucks. I don't want to play it anymore.
No,
I'm like, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. And then I went and got the beacon. I walked back. I was like, "All right, return to desktop."
You didn't even get to the part I told you might like. Then you didn't even get it. Jesus.
I was like, "Man, win packs."
Okay.
That's what I thought.
And it was out of there. Did you uninstall it?
No, I didn't uninstall it yet. Okay. I'm gonna go back in.
I would tell you to keep going. At least finish the demo. The demo is probably about a good.
It's a big ass.
Listen, just put some headphones on to play something. Like listen to something else and play it. I think you'll like it. Maybe. I do think it gets real dark. I will say that after that mission, like bro, it gets super dark.
Cause bro, I was very tempted to skip all the dialogue because I just was not interested. Matter of fact, I skipped the beginning. You know the beginning part where they're like kind of setting up the story?
Yeah.
I watched maybe like 20, 30 seconds of that and I was like, all right, skip. Get this out of here. Like,
which makes me wonder, how do you even, if it's a story that you don't really 100% get into, you're out of it, right? But the games that you get into, you be knowing all the story.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like Ghost of Tsushima, Red Dead Redemption.
It's because, you remember how Ghost of Tsushima started?
Yeah, the way
Listen,
it starts,
the second you started Ghost of Tsushima, you played that game, you were like, this is fire.
This is fire, bro. Like I told you, I said I wish I'd have played it because it would have been my game of the year.
Right.
Easy. You know? So no, you're right. But I do wonder about that. Like, what is it about a story that pulls you in, or does it let you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, man, it's all about how you start, man. Like some games they know how to start you off with that fire.
Yeah.
Some don't, man.
Yeah.
Because Ghost of Tsushima set the bar so high. It was like the game started and I was already there.
Yeah,
you know
so much so
it wasn't so much story.
They're making a movie out of it.
Exactly.
You know, so
they kicked it right into gear.
Yeah.
Outriders. They started talking to me and setting up where it was. I was like,
another thing,
humbug.
Another thing with Outriders is it's one of those games where it's kind of like a. To me, it's kind of like a later John Legend album. I haven't heard it, but I heard it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
kind of, yeah. I see your point there.
And that's my whole point with John Legend. I do feel like you were saying like I didn't appreciate John Legend.
You said I'm a fan, but I don't like his music.
I don't like his music. I appreciate him. I understand he's a super talent, but I don't.
The first 2 albums are fire.
It is, but after that, it's like, okay, come on, get a little toxic, man. I want you to get like, that's a whole other podcast. Maybe.
Yeah, listen, I get that part because I stopped listening after the third album. I was like, okay. But those first 2, fire.
Yeah,
absolute masterpiece.
You can't. I mean, amazing.
Yeah,
but Ghost of Tsushima, amazing game. They're making a movie out of it. I'm interested in that. I was happy to hear that was coming along.
No, I'm throwing the question that you asked me right back to you. So, how do you know if it's going to be a game that you're actually going to enjoy?
Kind of the same lines, man. Like I feel like if it's. I'm past the whole visual part. As I've been talking, I'm playing GameCube games. So it has nothing to do with the visual part of it. It's more so the story is amusing. Like that's what kind of got me down this Paper Mario trail. There's
no story in Mario.
It is amusing though. Okay. It's satisfying in the sense that it's a completionist side of it. And also there is like little witty humor in there that's become funny. And it kind of picks up to every game. Which I didn't know. I didn't know the Paper Mario series even went that far. I played the one on the Origami King for the Switch. And then made me go back and play Color Splash on the Wii U. And so I've been playing the one on 3DS, and I'm going through all of them. But I know within like the first couple like minutes of whether or not the game's going to be fun or not. You know, like Outriders, like I told you, when I came and talked about the review for the demo, I thought it was a pretty decent looking game. I thought the story was okay, but I already played something like this before.
You know, as I'm kind of going through like my Rolodex of like games that I've really enjoyed, I think one of the biggest factors in whether or not I'm going to enjoy a game off rip is if there is a big opening sequence. If there's like this big opening cutscene, I probably have already checked out and don't want to play this game anymore.
Because you think they blew your wad? Pause?
No, I'm bored. I'm bored now, okay? Like you're going through, you're trying to set up this story. I'm sick of you. Stop talking. Yeah. Let me play the game. I turned on the game to play a game, not watch a movie.
Yeah.
So cut this off. So all the games that I really like, I think about like Don't Starve, which is a simple game. Like you've seen it. Yeah. It's not a whole lot to it.
Yeah.
But it was fun to me. You know why? Because they dropped me into the world and left me to my own devices. It was like they show you a little bit at the very beginning. Dude does something. He drops through a hole. He wakes up in another world. Boom! I'm in the game. It's time to play.
Okay.
But it was like Outriders. I turn it on. It tells me who published the game, and then it puts me into this long, drawn out Movie with a little spaceship going super slow across the screen. I'm like. I'm done. You're done. I'm out. I quit.
You know what it kind of sounds like? It's the Transformer effect. That's why the Transformer movies were never good, because they were just they went away from the actual movie and the story behind it to becoming more of like a visual thing. And that's where you got your boy, was it Bay or whatever his name is, all the explosions and stuff.
Michael Bay.
This is trash.
Yeah,
this is trash, man. You got away from it. And that's the same thing with gaming, man. And that's where I think I get into the whole part of gaming being in a weird place, bro. I have a PlayStation 5. I have a computer that people would die. We have 3080s. But I'm not playing any of that. I'm playing old games. It's like gaming is in a weird place because they have not recaptured me in that. Like they're trying with Outriders, this is another reason why I got the daggone shot, okay? We got to get back to movies being good again. Like, I don't know if is it just me, but like movies have been, like the movies that are coming out have been bad. You know, like
what was bad?
Bro, like every movie, like, okay, when movies are in full capacity and they're going, like Monster Hunter. The Monster Hunter game came out, had a big budget, whatever. I watched maybe 10 minutes of that movie. Like, this is abysmal.
I remember that.
It just came out.
It did it?
Yeah, okay. I took it off the Plex server. That shows you how bad it was.
That's how bad.
Yeah, I took it off.
I'm not going to subject anybody to this.
It was like, this is a great movie. And it kind of came out on the low. But movies got to get back, bro. I saw some thing for a Leprechaun movie. I'm like, Leprechauns, like, stop, bro.
Are you going to watch Godzilla vs. Kong?
I think it's going to be a lot of the same.
Toya actually really wants to watch it.
Of course she does, because HBO Max got a good thing going.
Bro, and that's what I'm so grateful for.
Yes.
It's just like, I'm going to watch all this stuff on HBO Max.
Yes.
Like the Mortal Kombat movie.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm apprehensive.
Yeah.
But I'm not that apprehensive because guess what?
Yeah.
It's on HBO Max. Yeah. I don't have to ask for a refund.
And that's the thing, though.
I'll turn it off if I don't like it.
That's where HBO Max has it down, which kind of gives me... I'm double-edged on that. I'm like, okay, is it good enough to be in the theater? Because if it's not good enough to be in the theater, do I really want to dedicate time to watch it? So all that with the Snyder Cut takes me away from it. Like, okay, this was good enough to be in the theater, but 4 hours is a lot.
That's a lot of time.
HBO Max got a good thing going.
Yeah, they do, and I'm fearing the day when that goes away.
I don't think it will.
The real problem.
I don't think it will.
Because it's like I can just watch this from home. I pay $30 a month for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Absolutely.
Save me all the money I was going to.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, she moved. There's there on the table. There's a bag full of movie snacks that we've just dedicated to the fact that, hey, we're gonna try to watch at least one movie together.
Yeah.
At least once every 2 weeks or something like that. And it's
That's
we got the snacks. We got the whole experience. Even it'd be better to watch it downstairs. Got a big TV, surround sound, all that kind of stuff. The one up here, this is my wife's stuff. But
there's so many distractions up here too. Well, go in the basement. There's not many that distractions, bro.
Toy doesn't like the basement.
Why? What is up to her in the basement?
I don't know. Well, she says the couch is uncomfortable. It's our old couch, so I'm like,
okay, so we
okay, whatever. I'm not putting any more furniture.
Let feng shui deer come over, man. I get y'all together.
No. I'm buying a house. I don't want to. I'm not putting any more furniture in this one. I'm out. Yeah.
Okay, so you got TV in the bedroom, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
but it's a little tiny 32 inch. I don't want to watch no movies on 30. Listen, my monitor is 32 inches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I'm not dealing with that. So the downstairs. Perfect is the perfect way.
You know what we could do?
Does Sharita watch the movies down in the basement with you?
Bro, I don't even go in the basement.
Why?
Because it's so
like, bro,
far.
you put in so much.
I know, Kev. I know. I don't know why I watch, Kev.
And now you're like, I don't even want to go down there.
Kev, it's weekends. I don't even go down there. And like, because okay,
give it to the boys.
Hell, you almost gonna be cussing over. I don't care if I never use it. They're not gonna use it. I don't care if I almost bought a projector. You know, I almost bought a projector over the weekend, and I thought about putting it down. Like, they'll never use it. What are you saying? You know, like, we almost went R-rated. What? No. So
nephews, I tried.
Yeah, you always try. That's the thing. You're always trying to go to bat for them. But I don't know why I don't go down there, and I need to go down there. But what I was thinking of, we could always start a movie week with just the couples, man. We could do that, bro.
We could do that.
Okay, we could probably do that, man.
Yeah,
we could get over it.
Especially it's getting warm out. Yeah, we can definitely
absolutely
do that.
Get in the bait, because that would give me a reason to use it, and then also give you a reason to thug through the movie, bro. Because I think about movies before I recommend them to you, because I know you. I'm like, he's not gonna watch this, man. It's too long. He's like,
well, now I'm starting to kind of pick up on my keys, because like I feel like I've unlocked something about the games that I like. Like, now I understand why. It's like, yo, once that intro starts getting too long, I've checked out. I'm done with this game. Let me play. Let me play the game. You can explain it while I play.
Put the medicine in the candy. Yeah. That's one thing about Ghost of Tsushima that does very well. When
I got to that first, right into the action.
Bro, when I got right into that first epic scene with the trees coming, I wanted a tree. I want that cherry blossom tree. I want one in the backyard and a katana sword. I wanted one.
But I'm saying it was no long drawn out process to that beginning. It's like, yo, listen, they drop you in, they drop you right into the action.
One thing that Ghost of Tsushima did, I know
you fight the boss immediately.
That's what I was about to say. You get to the point where, and that's what I love about games. This is what kind of pulled me about Destiny too. They put you in a battle that you're not going to win. Right. No matter what, you're not going to win. I'm like, what you do? And I'm looking at you. I'm like, look at a YouTube video or something? No, you're not supposed to win this battle. He kicks you off the daggone bridge. I don't know if y'all ever, whatever. It's been long enough. Spoiler alert. Okay. Kicks you off the bridge. Now you're like, okay, now my whole mission, now me, I'm like, okay, I feel like that's me getting kicked off the bridge. Right. And now I got to make it back to him because, dude, I need to get my get back.
Yeah, I got to get my strength up, too.
And that's exactly what I get back to. Like, that's why I keep playing that game.
And that's what made the game so fire.
Yes.
Immediately, it put you in the game in a different. You had a vested interest in what was actually going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, building up your character, getting him strong enough to get through that fight, it felt right. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And it's not a lot of the same.
But when you give me the Star Wars text with the ship going by slowly and you expect me to read all this and you're going to take 10 minutes of my time, I'm done. I don't want to play this anymore.
You get to like the Gears of War effect where it's like, okay, get to said part, shoot a bunch of people, get a little cutscene, go to said part, shoot a bunch of people, and then rinse, repeat. It's like, I done this already.
Yeah,
And that's kind of, I think that's what Microsoft's problem. You know, they tried to mix up the game going with this lawnmower simulation. They really are hyped about this, bro. That's why I sent you the video. They are hyped. Microsoft had a full rollout on this. A lawnmower simulator game.
Nice.
That's not nice.
I'm with it.
Oh my, like,
listen, think about all the simulator games we got, man. We got PC Simulator,
Farm Simulator,
Goat Simulator, Farm Simulator. I actually hear Goat Simulator is really good.
I heard that's funny.
It's like a cult classic.
Yeah. I heard that's funny.
I'm gonna play it one of these days.
There's a duck one too, isn't there?
Is there?
Is there a duck simulator too? There's one where you're a duck. I heard that one was kind of funny too.
It probably is.
You gotta pick back up the goat one. But I'm at a point where
Lawnmower Simulator.
When I saw it, I literally just chuckled and I sent you the link immediately. And I'm like, are they really? And this is a serious
thing.
It's probably fun. It might be. I'll never know.
If they put it on Game Pass, you might.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you because I'm a person who cuts.
I play it on Game Pass.
I cut real grass, Kev. You build real computers. That's the reason why you're not gonna play the PC Sim.
Nah.
You build computers.
Yeah.
I cut grass.
Yeah,
I don't want to go play a game and cut. Okay, there's no way I can play a game knowing I have to do the real
like
thing. Exactly, I would feel like a doofus. I would feel like a doofus. Like I can't explain to my kid like, Dad, you're playing a game.
Like
cutting grass.
imagine you playing a game like you down in the basement by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You playing a game, and then your wife come in there. Oh, hey, babe, and then she look over at the TV, and you mowing the lawn.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got to try to explain to her what's going on. It's not what it looked like.
You know what she's gonna say?
She's gonna be like, "Listen, you're wasting your time."
Absolutely.
You know like
this is what you're dedicating your time and money to.
Right.
We got to reevaluate things.
Right.
Like you know the real grass needs cutting.
Right. You be like, it's hot out there. It's cool in this basement.
I play games to have fun and to live out things that I cannot do in real life.
Yeah.
I don't want to play a game that I can actually do it.
Well, maybe it's like Lawnmower Massacre. Maybe you
you're
to a
cutting,
dark place.
bro. No, you're cutting a grass.
Oh, see, because Ghost Simulator, you can pretty much do anything.
But that's real. That's unrealistic to the point where that's fun because you can't really be a goat. I can really go cut grass. You know what I'm saying?
But like, I can't take the lawnmower and like go out on a robbing spree or something like that.
No.
Like I don't want no human in the game. I just want to be the lawnmower.
No, you're the person.
And I want to like. I want to like be going on police chases as the lawnmower. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you have to move to Alabama to do that. Like you gotta move to the country to do that.
The lawnmower just, you know what I'm saying? He's on the run.
Nah.
I want my lawnmower to be on the lamb.
Nah, you incorporated the snowfall.
You know
like, have a whole thing with the lawnmower. Nah, man. But I was just amazed at Microsoft
Lawnmower moving keys.
Yeah, man. My lawnmower moving keys. They have secret compartments in it. They were storing it in the base box. Why can't we store it in the lawnmower?
You know what I'm saying? The grass catcher.
Yeah, man. My God, man. I can't believe Microsoft's really geeked about that. But that kind of points to my gripe with Microsoft. They just can't figure it out. Yeah. And I don't know who's keeping the lights on over there, what's going on. I know what's keeping the lights on. Windows. Windows is keeping the lights on. And as long as they have Windows, they can always say, hey, we're just playing around.
Yeah.
We'll do whatever we want.
So the real question is, what's going to happen with Discord?
I'm not sure. I am not sure. So Microsoft, did they buy it? Is it finished?
I don't know if it's finished, but I do know that was kind of the talks that was going to happen.
And that's the part that we don't really know. I mean, they bought Bethesda. Bethesda had their rollout last week. We talked about that on the podcast. I don't know what that's going to mean for Discord. I do not know if they're going to just like cannibal. I mean, there's nothing that they can stop people from using it. So Discord's
but they can ruin it.
They can ruin it.
Yeah.
They can do that. But
ruin it with Rudy.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's up in the air whether or not it could be. They were rumored to buy something else Microsoft was trying to buy. But that's the thing. They got money. They got FU money.
Yeah, they do.
Microsoft has complete FU money.
It was a studio that they were rumored to buy. It was going to be like Square Enix or Ubisoft. One of those two they're supposed to buy. So I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Well, yeah, because isn't that's Assassin's Creed, right?
Yeah. And I mean, it ain't even so much the IPs that go with it. It's just that it feels like you're not trying. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go out there, find the talent, and, you know what I'm saying? Find the good games. Quit just trying to buy up the popular stuff. Well, listen, Bethesda has a cult following or whatever. Yeah. And I really enjoy a lot of the Bethesda games. Right. But there's a certain quirk about them that is what makes them enjoyable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's going to enjoy Skyrim. Yeah. Not everybody's going to enjoy Fallout. Like, there's... Like, it's got its quirks that build out. It's like Bethesda climbing is a real thing. I don't know if you like. Are you familiar with Bethesda? Okay, so like, there's kind of this running joke that you can climb anything in a Bethesda game as long as you take the right angle. Because you know what I'm saying. It's like it's Bethesda climbing. You can literally just kind of jump around. Eventually, you can climb that whole mountain. It's not a problem. Okay, you're not gonna slip or anything like that. And or like I took an arrow in the knee. Like it's just those little funny quirky things that are in those games that make them fan favorites or cult favorites, I should say. Okay. But like Xbox, you can't recreate that kind of magic, man. Y'all need to go out there and find good games that people want to play like y'all was doing like a decade ago.
But I think it came back to they kind of screwed themselves by
with Time Simulator or whatever that was. What was that game? That was so terrible. They made such a big fuss about it.
I know. They came out. So they came out with the TV show to go with it.
Allegedly.
No, I think what set them back.
Quantum something. I think it was Quantum Leap.
Was it? I thought Quantum Leap was a TV show.
Yeah, I think that was a TV show that was on the game or whatever.
What was the game that came out where it's quantum something? You went back in time. We was when we were
kids. I think we're talking about I don't know. I'm all I can think about is that game. It was quantum.
It was
something.
bad. It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. It was the game because the same actor was in the TV show, and it came and went in like a week. Literally. Yeah. I don't know with Microsoft.
It was a cool theory.
They could put us on retainer, but I do think that what screwed Microsoft up a lot was them dropping the ball with Halo. When they came out with the monkey and the monkey looked the way he did, man, it's like they haven't been able to recapture that. So much so that we're getting updates every month or so with new screenshots of Halo, and it looks pretty.
It's over.
But it's over.
Yeah.
When they put Halo on the box of the Xbox One X, but Halo was not available,
yeah,
it was like, bro, that's telling.
Yeah, it was a wrap.
You know?
You still think that you'll never cop a Series X?
No. There's no reason
I'll
to.
get one eventually.
You won't, because you have a PC that plays the same games. Better.
You're right. You're absolutely
So why
right
would you
about
get
that.
You would only get it to get it. That's the only reason.
That's the only reason I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get it to have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's not going to get played. Kev, you have the One X and you don't even plug it up into the power brick. I mean, you don't even plug it up into your power strip.
Be all right.
Literally, you were literally inviting a power surge to come to that Xbox. Everything else downstairs, down to the charge of your phone or anything, has it into the power brick. The Xbox is the only thing plugged into the wall. You don't care
ran out
about
of space, man.
No,
Like surge protector only comes with so many spaces.
It does not run out of space, Kev.
The surge protector's out of space.
But you have other things plugged up, man. You
might all need to be in the surge protector.
Except for the Xbox.
Xbox be all right. Be all right. This is tough. It's soldier.
That's what I'm saying.
Soldier
man.
System.
Yeah, it gives you a reason to get upset with it.
No, you know what though? No, real talk. The reason why it's not actually in the surge protector, it wasn't no. Well, it was because it was getting on my nerves. But so it used to do this weird thing where YouTube wouldn't launch anymore. So it's like, yo, whenever I have my
down.
So yeah, and it's like, yo, even when you power it all the way down and try to reboot or try to restart it or something like that, you would always get a fatal error every time you try to open YouTube, unless you unplug the thing. Well, I got tired of having to go back behind my TV and get it out of the power surge.
Okay.
You know, out of the power, the surge protector.
Okay.
So I just plugged it into the wall. I was like, this how you want to act? This how? Fine. Two can play this game. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have a conversation with the Xbox? Did you talk to it?
Yeah, I told it. What time it was. I'm like, listen, get your act together. So it's been plugged into the wall ever since, and now I don't play it. So it's like,
right.
Whatever happens. Actually, I shouldn't be that way because I should actually just go ahead and unplug it because more than likely I'll just go ahead and sell it because
I'm about to say it needs to be sold.
A pretty penny.
Yeah, for real. I'm about to sell my One S.
Yeah,
for sure. It doesn't get turned on.
Yeah,
I literally don't even have a controller for it anymore.
I might do that today. I might go ahead because listen, I can sell it and I'll just go ahead and go buy the Series S.
I've been saying
if I can get the Series S for $100, why wouldn't I do that? You know what I mean?
True.
It's like.
Yeah.
I'm not losing anything.
Right.
And I still got a bunch of old Xbox games. Maybe I want to go play those. Maybe I get Game Pass one of these days. I don't know.
You've literally been saying you're going to get Game Pass for like a year.
I have.
You had like literally like a whole year. Like I
wonder if my Xbox Live Gold is expired. Because if it did, man, it really might be RIP.
The fact that you don't know is like
I haven't turned the thing on since I got the PS5.
The only reason why I know mine still works is the boys use my Xbox Game Pass because they do sharing. And that's the only reason why I know mine hasn't expired.
Yeah.
Because they haven't told me. You know what I'm saying? Like they have not said, Dad, our Xbox.
Are you gonna, like when it does expire, you're gonna have that talk with them? Like, listen here, we're done with that. We're done with that console around here, boys.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go and look on my account to see how long it's gonna be before it expires, and I'm gonna give them like 3 months, and I'm gonna say after that, you gotta figure it out. So it's gonna be.
You know? But they don't even play any games that. Well, they need gold, I guess.
They need gold.
Yeah, because they want to play Fortnite and all that stuff. Actually, no, they'll just switch to PC. You don't need no.
They should.
They switch. Yeah,
they should.
Yeah, like listen. Yeah, sell them Xboxes, man. We get you a mid-tier PC. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I need to get along.
Now you ain't getting no 3080.
No, hell no.
No.
You know what I
mean?
No. Once again,
I might find you a 1080 Ti.
Right. And at that, you going half on it.
Yeah,
I'm not paying for it, okay? Like, Dad, I want a computer like you. Well, you need to make money like that.
Right. Well, we things got to learn then, boy.
Right. Like, you need money for this, then it's my PC.
Yeah. You know? Listen, they're going to be grown. Matter of fact, Malik, he grown.
Listen, he on the clock.
Yeah.
He came in the other day, he got his cap and gown. He tried it on.
Hey.
He came in and showed it to me. I was like, yeah, bro. That should be a realization for you. That, yo, you're on the clock.
Yep, I mean, he 18. Brother, I was out my parents' house by the time I was 18. Not saying that that's what you got to do.
Right. No.
But I'm just saying, it's letting you know.
Absolutely.
Brother, you grown now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want 3080?
Listen, I run my house like a...
pony up that 1,000.
I run my house like a football combine. You know what I mean? They see Dante running around. I look at him there and Malik. They see?
Yeah.
He's there. Taking your spot. That's it, bro. Just know you're not the last one. All right. Now, when Dan gets to the point where she can't do it no more, then you could be like, okay, dude, I'm secure. But guess what? Dan will be secure. She's the last one. You know. But that's how I run my house, man.
Hold on, is Dan the youngest technically?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I thought she came out first.
Nah, she came out second.
Really?
Yeah, she came out second. Dante came out first. No, I'm sorry. She came out. You're right.
Yeah.
Dante came out.
So Dante's the littlest.
No. Danica's the littlest. Okay. Dante came out first.
Dante came out first?
Yes, and then Danica.
He's in a rush.
Yeah. Bro, he was right there. He's the reason why she was in the hospital. Because he was eating up all the food and his head dropped. And that's why Sharita was on bed rest. Because he wanted to come out. And literally, Dante was about 13 minutes old before he started sucking his finger.
Really?
He wanted to eat. You know what I'm saying? That's why they end up coming out when they
He don't
did.
really eat now.
Man, when he was little,
Like he want a chocolate bar, but he don't really eat.
No, he eats certain things. And like now he's getting better. That's how I know my barbecue is good, to be honest with you.
Because I mean, he smooth tried to get that when he like I didn't think nothing of it, but y'all knew immediately like, hey, listen, if I look at that trash, boy, tell me what I'm gonna see. Because he was like, I ate my food. I was like, well, he ate his food then.
That's once again, that's Uncle Kevin, man.
Like, yeah, sure you did. Sure you did, son.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look in this trash.
Yes, I'll take a look. And if it's anything I don't
if I see anything in here.
Yes.
I didn't tell you to throw that plate away now, did I? Thought you was slick. Y'all went over to that trash, like y'all started getting close. Like, I didn't eat my broccoli. I didn't eat the broccoli. I didn't do it. Y'all was like,
you knew, man. Okay. He knew. But you know what? We should have known he wasn't gonna eat it anyway.
I mean, you gotta try.
But that's why we gotta give it to him.
But it was the fact that he threw it away, and like after he threw it away, he was like, "I finished my food. I ate my food." Soon as he said that too, I'm like, bro, I was just like, "Oh, good, yeah, okay, he ate his food. He threw his plate away. Good kid, man. Good job, buddy."
Right? And
yeah. Oh, you did now, huh? Listen, boy, come here.
Let's look at it together. Yeah, and there better not be no broccoli in there.
And listen, boy, I promise to you, if you didn't eat that food, ain't gonna be no cookies tonight.
None. No chocolate bars tomorrow either.
Oh no.
Nah,
yeah.
You already know that.
Pushing it.
Yeah. I'm like, hold on, now you ruining it.
No, the only thing was because he had mentioned that he wanted a cookie. Y'all told me I had to eat his dinner first.
Yeah.
So I thought he was just getting over. Like he was like, yeah. But y'all knew. Y'all knew immediately.
Absolutely, man. We knew.
No, he didn't. Why you throw your plate away, boy?
Right. And he throw the silverware away. That's why all our forks be missing. Dante just throw. He's the Dante, bro. I always thought about it,
but
man.
At least he figured out to throw the plate away before anybody had a chance to say something to him.
Yeah.
Because everybody else, like the girls, I think they still had some. They just left theirs on the table and just kept on pushing or whatever. Yeah. He was like, if I want this cookie, I've got to make it appear.
I got to get rid of the evidence, man. Right. I got to get rid of it.
The day he figures out that he can just give it to Sonny, that's going to be when you're in trouble. And he hasn't figured that part out.
We'll know because when Sonny just sporadically just dies, we'll know that Dante did.
She'll be all right from broccoli.
Yeah, she'll be all right from broccoli.
Because he likes all the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, because chocolate he ain't giving to her.
No, she's not getting it. But the broccoli?
Yeah.
Sonny eat it and he don't want it.
You know, that goes back to like old Leave It to Beaver episodes where I used to give the dog the food and stuff. Yeah. Well,
you said, well, she just sporadically
she is. Well, that's what's going to happen, man. I do believe that when she does pass, like the kids are going to do
it. Maybe you do need to leave that hole in the fence.
And you gonna quit slandering Sonny, bro. Like seriously. I remember when I told you I remember when I told you we got Sonny some boots and you asked how many boots did we get her. And like I haven't recovered from that. I'm gonna be honest with you. She got 3 legs, man. Like that's a tough. You already know the sore subject, man. Your day is coming,
man. Listen,
seriously.
I'm just saying, like, you know, if she go kick the bucket, at least let her go through the hole in the fence, man. She can go do it somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Nah, man. No, I do.
Dante gave her the broccoli. She go through the hole in the fence to, you know what I'm saying, to the great hole in the sky. You know what I mean?
The great hole in the sky. You heard something else, bro. But that's why I do know my barbecue's getting good because Dante's eating it. Oh,
yeah. Man, what was he talking about?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Xbox.
I just remember my boy just getting that off. Because, man, he had me fooled. I was like, man, I guess I do got more to learn.
You were quick to, that's the thing with you. You're quick to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, Kev,
like, why would I not?
Because you're Uncle Kevin. I understand that, bro. They love you. They're like, Uncle Kev, yeah, he's here. I think I played with Uncle Kev. They could have got the cookie off of you. You were like, yeah, okay, cool, let's get it. Like,
I'd be like, here you go.
No, check that trash.
No, hold on, Kev. Tell him to turn his pockets inside out.
Right. Tell him to wrap it in the pockets, bro. Because it's in there. You know what I mean? Pause. It's in there. Sure enough. We didn't even get to look. I ain't eat my broccoli.
Y'all started making the move towards, I didn't eat the broccoli. That's the only thing I didn't eat. I ate everything. I didn't eat the broccoli.
Broccoli's in there and turned upside down, boy. He threw the whole joint away, man. It's Dante, man.
He still looked. He was like, okay. He telling the truth.
He told the truth. At that point, it's like he told the truth. Like, all right, cool. I gotta give him a cookie. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't lie anymore.
Actually, no. I think he forgot about the cookie.
Yeah. No, he got a cookie.
Did he?
He had a couple cookies that night, bro.
Oh, good for him, man.
Yeah, he had a couple cookies that night.
My boy. But that was funny. My boy got it. Oh man.
Yeah.
He knew.
So hold on. So Xbox, Dev says that the games will perform better on the PS5.
Cap.
Once Dev understands that the hardware is better.
I feel that we've heard this story before.
Yeah.
Around the time of PS3.
Yeah, but remember PS3 was PS3 the system that they didn't Sony got away from sending the their devs to the their devs to the game devs to where it was hard to code for, or was that the
Well,
PS2?
I think that I think PS3 was that they started doing that, or like no, first they weren't sending their devs or whatever at first, and people were having such a hard time, and then they did start sending them.
Okay.
And then the games got better, but I think about it like by the time that the games got to be really, really good on PS3, we were so close to the end of the life cycle of the system or whatever. It was kind of like, you know what I mean? Kind of missed the mark a little bit.
And that's when PS4 came, and that's when Xbox had kind of took a big market share, but that's when they were having their failures in the Xbox 360.
Yeah, that helped Sony a lot.
It did.
But the devs saying that once they learn how to program for it, that's traditionally that's been a telltale sign of things it's not gonna go good.
Right, but they doubled back and did the right thing on PS4, and that's how PS4 became so much.
But Series S is always gonna hold back Xbox.
All right, what were we talking about?
I forgot, man. Xbox and the devs and all that other crap.
Yeah, listen,
telltale signs, bad things.
It is bad things, man. I just don't listen. Give us the games. Yeah. Next gen, I don't care what y'all need to figure out what performs better on what. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like
you're not keeping up with 38.
No, you're not. No, and that's really what they're trying to chase.
Yeah.
You know, but the only thing they're getting off right now is benefiting that everyone can't get a 3080.
Right.
It's hard to get one.
Well, PC in general, it's like a whole different space. So console, yes, try your best to give us the best product that you can on console. But, you know, we're always going to appreciate that as consumers.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's so many other factors that go into play. You know what I'm saying? Your TV.
I forgot about that.
Are you running HDMI 2.1
versus
2.0 and all
HDR,
that other kind of stuff? HDR.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, listen, target the general audience. You know what I'm saying? With PC, we kind of go into it expecting that I'm going to have to upgrade everything, and I'm okay with that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm chasing that rabbit of the best of the best.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean? When you're out here looking for a 4K monitor that does 320 hertz, you already know what that's going to cost.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. It's not going to be cheap.
And I don't even think it exists yet. But but you're willing to do what it takes to chase that rabbit because you understand what it is that you're working with. But for little Timmy, whose mom got him a flat screen TV, she doesn't know it's only 720p. She knows it's a flat screen.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah. It was $49.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like, you got a flat screen, it got an HDMI, you can play the game on it. That's all she know.
Yeah.
And little Timmy don't know that this thing can pump out 4K 60. He's not playing in those settings. He's on Fortnite.
Right.
That's what he's doing.
Right. How much do you need Fortnite to be in high def?
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Yeah. Like the boys realize that. They go in the man cave like, man, Fortnite looks so different. I was like, yeah, because I'm playing it in 4K. Okay. You're playing on 720p. You know why? Because I bought that TV.
Right.
And I'm not buying you a 1080p TV. The 720 was $50 cheaper. All right. That's what you get until you buy your own
TV.
Yeah.
Like, listen, man, when you want to have these good experiences, you earn them, my boy.
You earn them, bro.
You know what I mean?
Just know if you're ever using my stuff, I can little
you
bro you
get what I
anytime.
get you.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean? You gonna take what I get you now.
I think that's might be why they don't get into PC gaming really, because they know that both the gaming PCs are upstairs. But if at any moment I'm like, yeah, get up, they got to get up.
Yeah, you know? That's a wrap for that. Especially if you're touching the 30. First of all, even if I don't need it, don't touch the 3080
right.
now.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
There's a whole other PC right here.
Right.
You use this one.
Yeah, it's a 1070 in there. You can get 1080p out of it very well. But guess what? You're not. No.
What'd you do with your 2080?
I thought I sold the 3080. I mean the 2080.
You sold the 2080?
The 2070 Super.
I thought you were going to sell the 1080 Ti.
Nah, I ended up selling that one because I got a bigger coin. So I left the 1070 in the other computer, which I can get everything out of that one.
Yeah.
But the 20 I sold
that's the Plex, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you like I don't like.
Yeah, but I can get whatever on that.
But plus, you're never gonna play on that one.
No, I haven't played a game in years on that one.
Yeah, it's like I got 3080 over here.
Yeah.
This is for y'all to play.
Yeah,
games
y'all can mess around on that. Just don't update Fortnite every daggone week. Because that takes up a lot of space.
Yeah.
But I sold that 2070 Super for almost as much as I paid for my daggone 3080.
I thought you said you were gonna move that one down.
I thought about it. And then I saw how much it was going for, and I said,
nah, I'm gonna go get this money.
I can recoup some of this money back. Yeah. Because all the 2070 Super was gonna do was rot anyway. It's gonna be for the Plex server. So I'm like, I might as well just move it. So yeah, man. Back to as far as gaming wise, just give us the games, man.
That's what we want.
That's all we want, man. Because like right now, my PS5 is literally a Astro's playground for my kids and a Plex server. That's all it's for.
I think I want to build a mini tower now.
I thought about that.
That's what I'm thinking about. I want to do
for like a home mini PC for your computer for your entertainment stand.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Yeah, or to replace my Xbox. I think that might be my Xbox Series X.
It goes back. You're not buying a Series X. You're not going to buy one.
That might be my Series X money. I might put into making a mini tower.
Those are dope. I think those are super dope. They make the form factors in them where you can make them. They look like an Xbox.
Yeah.
You know, and they, of course, more powerful. All right, man. That's it. Gaming news. There ain't nothing else going on. As you see, I'm playing GameCube games. Kev is playing 2K still.
That's it.
Ain't nothing else going on, man. Gaming's in a weird place again.
I picked my Switch up the other day, and I just looked to see what was on the online games. I was like, ugh.
Did you get that controller you sent me?
No.
I knew you were.
I thought about it, but then I was like, to do what with?
Exactly. I knew you were going to get it.
Yeah.
I still have.
Did you pick it up?
No, because I still use mine. I have the.
Oh, you already have a Pro
the
Controller
adapter.
thing, don't you?
No, I got the adapter. They come with the Switch.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, Joy-Con drift, man. You get one of them. $15, it was kind of a good deal. I thought about it even if I could just play it with my PC.
Well, that'd be kind of
dope. Then
dope.
I got my Xbox controller, and I was like,
I already got controllers for PC.
Yeah, that's what I think, too. I was like,
I don't need it. It was $15, though. As I thought
yeah,
about
exactly. It was like, it's just $15. I might just go ahead and get it anyway.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, Fat Kid deals always have good stuff like that.
Yeah, $15.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
I'll find some use for it.
Exactly.
I'll stumble across it years from now. Like, oh man, I got this. It'll be in there. All right, man. So NBA, James Harden, right?
Yes, sir.
He said he feels like he's the MVP.
MVP.
Listen, every so often, like every day, I should say, my thing is going to go check to see if the Nets win. And I'm having a hard time in this space because it's proving you right and me wrong. And I'm not against him being the MVP this year because I definitely feel like everyone else has fell off.
Yeah.
When we start looking at the numbers, the narrative of LeBron being MVP, because Kuzma was big on that too. Number wise, the person that makes this most sense number wise is Jokic, the Joker.
Yeah.
He's putting up numbers that no one has thought of. But no one cares about Denver. No. Okay? No one cares about Denver. No one cares about Utah. Those two teams, I don't care how good they get, no one cares about them.
Yeah, no one will see it.
But what James Harden's doing with more with less. First of all, Kyrie goes on sabbaticals once a week. He's out here partying right now because it's his birthday.
And he got a baby on the way, man.
No, that was just a coincidental thing. He literally was gone because he wanted to get his chakras together, like you said, and he wanted to be away from the team. Whatever. He's gone. And KD has not been around since 2 months now. And
KD be back real soon.
None of that matters because the Nets are still winning.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're still winning is because of James Harden.
No
and he also gave the blueprint to Blake Griffin to show him how to dog it. Now Blake Griffin's catching oops again.
Yeah.
He's being the Clippers version of Blake Griffin. Listen, I'm calling shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans on the law. Did you see how he set the play up? The Beard did before he threw the lob.
Listen, James Harden, his offensive style is unlimited. You know, he could do anything on the court. Whatever you have. Listen, I'm surprised he's not leading the league in blocks. Okay? Because he could do it. If that's what he wanted to do, he could do that too.
Oh, man. I can't. That's the thing, man. I can't bring up an argument well enough to dispel any of this. Like, I do believe he is the MVP this year.
Yeah.
And, like, I think it's going to definitely come down to him. And I started thinking about, like, who can beat them in the East. I don't see anybody beating them in the East. Like
you wanted the Heat to be able to do that.
I said
then I reminded you that Oladipo had just come off a 20-game losing streak. You were like,
it's more on my bill. But the thing with Oladipo though, he has been trying to get to Miami for years, and I'm thinking that he could be happy about that. And it's hard for me to talk bad.
Happy all he wants.
I know, but it's hard for me to talk bad about Oladipo because he seems like a good guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, man.
You know, but the Aldridge pickup is what got me. I was like, this don't make a lot of sense.
Oh, did the Heat get Aldridge?
I think they got Aldridge too.
Yeah, I know that he was getting bought out, but I didn't know the Heat signed him or whatever.
Yeah, he signed with.
You think Andre Drummond going to L.A., huh?
I don't know. I think he's getting bought out.
None of it matters. Yeah, he is getting bought out, and he's going to take pitches from. I don't think he's taking a pitch from the Nets. I think the Nets decided, we don't really need you.
I mean, I'm surprised that the Lakers didn't make a move from that fire sale that Orlando had. They got rid of everybody.
The Lakers don't really have any money. That's the problem.
Is it?
Yeah, because LeBron took a big contract and AD took a max.
Yeah. So basically, they put all their stake into them two being healthy. But here's my thing with them. If they can get healthy enough to get back and get into the playoffs, that's a matchup you do not want to see.
That's too late for that.
You don't think so?
It's too late.
I think they can. I think they'll be fine.
I'm saying, like, LeBron hurt and AD was already out of shape. Now he's out of shape and hurt. Nah.
You better get in shape. They better do something.
He can't. Like, it's too late. That's what I'm saying. Bruh, it's going to be April. It's going to be April next week.
Okay. And
it's over. Playoffs typically start at towards the end of April. The regular season is usually over by like April 12th.
Had it been the other way around and LeBron was the one who was out of shape and not hurt and AD was carrying the team and he was able to keep them afloat, I'd be okay. Kind of like the same thing with KD right now being out. Because as much as I talk about KD, I don't know really how hurt he is or anything, you still got James Harden out there putting up crazy numbers.
Yeah. He's unlocked Kyrie's full
I
potential.
don't even know he's unlocked the Lob City again.
Yeah. He unlocks the whole team's full potential.
I mean, yeah, like even the guys that I don't even know about are putting up numbers and playing. Well, I look at the box score every time they win. I'm like, who put in the work for them? And it'd be like 10 points here, 8 points here. And I start seeing, like, how did these guys score? They're getting layups because James Harden is creating that for them. Yeah. And I don't like it, Kev.
I wouldn't either.
I don't like it, man.
Unless you Nets gang. ISO gang.
But he's
boy
not,
with the sauce, but he's out there lost.
But he's so much more than ISO, and that's another part of it that has proven me wrong because I thought he's not going to translate well, whatever.
No,
but man,
he did just fine.
He's doing well, man. I can't. I got to eat crow on that one, bro. He might be the MVP of the year.
He is. He's definitely the MVP.
Yeah, but okay. So out of the East, is if KD comes back, it's a wrap, and that's why I started thinking like I don't see no one beating them.
Not even close.
So who's in the West that can win it? Like who's going to come out the West?
Don't matter.
Yeah, here you go.
I'm gonna roll with the Lakers still.
Are you?
Yeah. Listen, LeBron, he finds a way.
So we fast forward, we get the matchup we want.
They got to make it to the playoffs though.
They'll make it to the playoffs. They'll make it. They won last night to beat the Cavs.
Listen, if LeBron and AD don't come back soon, maybe not, man. They beat the Cavs, man, to snap a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, they got to put together some wins.
Yeah.
And AD, I gotta see the timeline on them. Like all of them. Like what happened to like the scouting report? Was it injury report in football they have?
Yeah.
They don't do that in basketball?
They do still. But
I want to know what the time frame is, man. You give us like a roundabout. Like I don't know how hurt AD is, and I don't know how hurt KD is.
And LeBron, I mean, it looks like LeBron's probably gonna be out about a month.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I think at least give it more time. I would like for him to take more time so he can fully be healthy.
But I'm saying a month that means that it's the start of the playoffs at that point.
True.
So
the playoff starts in a month?
I think playoff starts in May.
In May?
Yeah. So I'm gonna look while we talk. But
okay.
Yeah, like bruh, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? And to be coming into the playoffs off of an injury, already playing in a really tough division, and you know what I mean, you're gonna get the toughest competition up front because Lakers will probably drop to about a 6 seed, depending on how long it takes Anthony Davis to be able to come back, and then LeBron.
But if they get in as a 6 seed, who's gonna? I mean, like that's okay as long as they get to the dance. That's cool.
But even there, though, I mean, that means that you're going to have to face, you know what I'm saying, either you're not going to get a cupcake walk.
No, that's cool.
You know what I mean?
But they weren't going to have that even at the 1 seed. They would have got, I mean, because like if you're Utah,
okay.
But if you're Utah and you get, let's just say the Lakers fall to the 8th seed, and you get that matchup, you get LeBron, Lakers versus Utah. I'm taking the Lakers.
I'm saying, but okay, so if they were the 1 seed today, they would get San Antonio. But okay, the teams that are kind of trailing behind that. Memphis, Golden State, Sacramento all have a chance to get into the playoffs.
Okay.
If you're a 1 seed, you can beat any of those teams. It looks like, I mean, even the Pelicans, you can make an argument. I don't think that's going to happen.
We cannot get away from the fact that what Zion's doing to grown men out there.
Listen, man,
he's
Zion's
balling,
special.
man.
He is.
He's out here bullying cats, man. I was a little worried about his weight at one point, but now I'm just like he's getting that grown man body again, man. Or not again, but just he's getting it. You know,
I didn't realize Charlotte was 4th in the East.
Yeah. That's why Melo getting hurt was big.
Yeah, that's big. That's big.
Well, the Melo going out was big.
Because, like, man, listen, I'd be chomping at the bit if I'm a team like, I want Charlotte. Yeah. I want Charlotte.
They put together a lot of wins, man.
Right, but then you look, the Heat are actually in 8th, and it's like, I don't want to see them.
No.
If I'm the 1 seed, I want to see them first.
Because I mean, I told you, in my opinion, I do believe that the Heat could come out of all this. They could come out in the East, man. They could.
I don't believe in them still.
I know you don't, because you don't like Jimmy Butler.
Well, I'm just looking at the better teams, and I don't think that they have what it takes to beat the other teams.
Well, you look at Milwaukee did retool. They picked up PJ Tucker.
Come on, man. Let's stop acting like PJ Tucker.
Well, I'm just saying they picked up another piece.
Yeah, I get it.
They picked up somebody.
Yeah.
Because like if you when you look at
actually no.
No?
No.
Okay, but I'm saying they got somebody that could potentially contribute to the team.
No.
Is what I'm saying. PJ Tucker can contribute.
PJ Tucker looked good because he was playing next to the beard.
I
mean, listen, this is proven facts. This is proven. Who's PJ Tucker before he got around the beard?
He's always been a household name, though.
For shoes, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Not for hooping.
I'm saying, though, he's always been on the team.
He got on the beard.
He's a journeyman.
Right, exactly. But then he linked up with the beard, and it looked like he found a home.
Well, and also they had him playing out of position, and he sacrificed a lot. So I get it.
And it's because the beard could make it work. James Harden can make anything work. But now that he's gone, now he has to depend on Giannis to make him look good. PJ Tucker might be out of the league at the end of the season.
He's not going to be out of the league.
He might be.
You can't say
he might
that.
be.
He's not going to be out of the league.
If he was still with the beard, he might be an all-star.
Maybe he'll go
I
to
don't
Brooklyn.
know.
Maybe he'll go to
I don't know. Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
He should. For free.
For free. For free?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Just because it's a good look.
Brooklyn's going to come out of the East, I think. I don't see nobody beating them.
Yeah, I'm saying like Giannis, the Bucks are never going to get it together unless Giannis can just learn to just be a big.
Yeah. What's the Celtics' problem?
Youth and they keep on trying this small ball with the guard. I honestly felt like the Celtics made a mistake not trading for Lonzo.
They need it. They need some sort of leadership.
It ain't even the leadership portion of it. It's like, yo, listen, Brown and Tatum are clearly the guys.
Right.
Kemba is getting in the way. And I mean, I get it. He has good nights or whatever, but it's like what you give up on defense with him on the floor. It's been too much. So get a defensive, like if you could get a big point guard like Lonzo, 6'6", 6'7" kind of point guard or whatever that doesn't need to shoot a lot, but still is shooting very well and gives a lot on the defensive end of the ball, and just let Brown and Tatum focus on the scoring part of it.
Okay,
y'all can have the biggest lineup in the NBA right now, especially if you put Taco out there. Let Taco play. I don't know what the problem is. Let Taco play. We want to see it.
He gets banged on all the time, though. Well, I guess he's a
Taco
big
don't bang on.
He gets banged on.
Who?
He got banged on the other day by somebody. I forget
somebody
who it was.
Somebody banged on Taco?
Yeah, man. Was it Larry Nance Jr. or somebody? They threw his, just dunked on his whole head, man. Like, I don't know who it was, but somebody dunked on him. But he does get dunked on a lot, but he's a big guy. He's supposed to.
Yeah.
I get all that.
And listen, and Taco hurt somebody.
He did?
I'm saying do it.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, hurt somebody one time, man. I'm not saying like hurt him bad, but I'm saying make him feel it.
Every time I watch a Celtics game, though, I do see Jason Tatum pouting. Or I'll see where he will not get a call or maybe not get the ball in the rotation, and he literally will throw his hands in the air and pout and be a liability on the other end on defense.
Yeah,
that youth is pointing out. It needs to be somebody come punch him in the chest.
Yeah,
like I think Marcus Smart wants to do it, but he doesn't. He don't know how. Yeah, or he gets hurt or something. Like something happens to where they need that leadership. Like I was surprised. Like why did Rondo command so much? Like he got traded. Like it was such a big thing. For him, he went to the Clippers, and I get it.
Playoff Rondo, man. Like
it's a real thing.
Difference maker. Yeah,
it's a real thing, man.
Probably didn't go to the Nets.
Maybe they didn't want to give up anything for him.
I mean, we got a lot, so it is kind of tough.
I hate that you hit your wagon to this Nets team, man.
This been my team, man.
Whatever.
My squad, man. What you talking about? You see them in the black and white.
I know, man.
Let's go, Brooklyn.
I know it's not coincidental either. Oh, gosh, man. I don't know. We'll see. But the fire sale that happened, Vucevic got traded.
Yeah, the Bulls. What are the Bulls doing?
I don't know.
Who even plays there? Is Levine still out there?
Yes, he is.
Levine, send the SOS, brother.
Word. Blink twice if you need help, man.
Man, you're the most forgotten all-star there is, my man.
I know. He's good too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he is. I don't know.
Yeah,
it don't translate clearly.
Is Jabari Parker still in the league?
I don't know. Okay. If he is, he probably played for the Bulls.
I thought, either that or played for.
Or Orlando
or Sacramento. No one knows.
Nobody knows anybody.
Exactly. Like we could talk to a Sacramento.
Except for Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield is my guy.
I like
and De'Aaron Fox.
I like De'Aaron Fox. He just cut his hair. Although when he cut his hair, I don't know who he is sometimes. He's been hooping lately too.
Yeah,
he's been hooping. But as far as the rest of the free agency, nothing really stood out. The Nuggets, man. So with that, they picked up Aaron Gordon. Does that move the needle for them? No. They gave up Gary Harris.
No.
No one takes the Nuggets serious.
Nah. Listen, I mean, they already had a good thing in Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, but the Nuggets picking up Gordon was literally just for a matchup for LeBron, because that's what they're going to put him on LeBron during the playoffs if they make it. That's all that for, because the Nuggets feel like if they could get past the Lakers, they can win. Listen, that's the only reason why they did that move.
Yeah, like I mean, Aaron Gordon, he's all right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You're doing the Kev, you know that, right?
I mean, we just being honest.
I know, but like, you always if it's not gonna win a championship, you're like, whatever. And I get it. I get why you do it, and I'm not saying I disagree with it, but you are doing. That's what you do. You're like, okay, Aaron Gordon.
The truth, man.
Aaron Gordon, are you gonna win us a championship? No. Then why would I trade for you?
Yeah, it's
like
I mean,
you're not LeBron, so you're not gonna do it. You're not the beard. Yeah. So why?
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, when the beard got traded to the Nets, I was like, listen, Nets and foe.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a scary
before he got traded to the Nets, I wasn't sure it was Nets and foe. I was like, it's going to be a good matchup.
As a Nets hater, I literally was like, hoping it didn't work out. And now I'm seeing it work out. I'm like, gosh, man, I don't like this, man.
They're like, listen, it's not good for anybody else.
Nah, it isn't. They're winning a lot.
A lot.
They're winning a lot. Shout out to the Oklahoma City for cutting Miles Leonard. Shout out to them. Send him to the sicko.
They sent him to the gulag.
The gulag, right? Yeah. Is he gonna make his way out of the gulag?
I don't know, man.
He's
it seems like he's losing that 1-on-1 right now.
That 1v1.
Yeah, looks like he's losing that one.
I didn't know understand that. My boys like, hey, I'll give you get in a 1v1, Dad. Like, what is that? What's 1v? What is the V? Versus, you mean?
Yeah.
Like, say the word. I don't know what that 1v1 is. I hate these new lingos, man.
Yeah, why don't you just say one-on-one?
Just one-on-one. What happened to one-on-one? Like, just say that. And another thing I don't like, I like all these names for Jordans. Just call them what they are. Just Jordans with the colorway or whatever it is. Every Jordan got a name to it. That's
been years, man.
I don't know.
That's the new standard. Like, now they got to have a story. You know what I'm saying? These are the Jordan stub my toe walking down the street. You know what I'm saying?
Food poisoning threes.
Right.
Yeah. Like, even it came to, like, the only reason why I didn't go get those Air Max, those bacon Air Maxes.
Oh, one of those.
I know you did. But the only reason why I didn't even try for them, I didn't like the name. Like, look
bacon?
Yeah, the bacon. Like,
it's a bacon colorway.
Well, I'm looking at the fact that whenever shoes come out, the hype beast will get a hold of it. And I don't want to see no one making us a meme with a shoe and then bacon and putting it in the sizzle of the pan.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm out of here, man.
Do it.
No.
You're burning the shoes.
No, you ruin it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Burn them up.
Yeah,
burn them up for the social medias.
I don't want
for the clicks and the likies.
Yeah, man.
The likey doodles.
The likies. The memes.
Yeah.
What else is going on, man?
Oh, man.
We got anything hip hop? Because I feel like we didn't have nothing to talk about.
Well, listen, we can go ahead and talk about that Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah, man.
They're going to get an end for Ruri.
Are they going to make it out of this?
Maul will. I think that they do figure it out. I think that they do figure it out.
Because the underlining tone of it is that they really got into it with Joe really got into it with Ruri. And Maul was like, Joe, you don't have to talk to him like that. He's a partner. He's one of our friends. And Joe was like, yeah, whatever. And it got out of hand. That's what kind of says, because today's podcast, if you get into it, like the first 30 minutes, they talk about it wasn't about money. Literally, this whole thing's about money.
It's about money.
It's all about money. They brung in everybody, every friend that he had this week, and they're talking about it. And it's actually a pretty decent listen. But like I told you, when you listen to it, you're going to say, this is all about money.
Yeah. I can see it, man. I think Maul ain't so much focused on the money, but I think money might come into it, but I think also it is just Joe. Ruri got tired of Joe picking on him all the time, man, and making him seem small.
But if that's what it was about, then it was up to Ruri to go ahead and say that.
I think he was saying it.
You think he was?
Joe just wasn't picking up on the context clues.
But Joe strikes me as the type of person, if he was told something directly, this is affecting me, I don't like when you do it.
You're right about that.
He would fix it. If you're doing it passive aggressive, then
he was doing it on the pod.
See, doing it on passive aggressive. Then as a man,
well, is offering the hands passive aggressive?
Not really, but if you're doing it in a playful way, I don't really know.
Ruri wasn't playing.
Nah, he was dead serious.
But Joe thought he was joking.
He's like, of all people, why would he want to throw hands with me?
Right.
We're friends.
He thought it was just kind of a running joke of, Rory. Yes. But Rory was like, listen, I will beat your face in.
Yeah.
I will choke you unconscious and spit in your eye. And Joe's like,
do they? Okay, so I posed a question to you before we were talking. And I do think that it was a deal that was on the table. They didn't take it.
Yeah.
And the fact that Joe was like, listen, bet on us, we'll do it. But Joe is a person he has a lot of things going on. He's rich. So had we, like, just say our podcast and we trusted you say, like, I'm going to leave $100 million on the table and then we don't ever get it back.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to really kind of stomach that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wonder
if
that is the underlying tone of it all.
I do think that's playing a part or whatever. But I do think that I think it really just boils down to Rory was tired of Joe talking to him any old kind of way. Like, you know what I mean? Rory probably feels like, okay, listen, I'm sticking with you. I'm believing in the vision that you're setting out, man. I'm allowing you to lead. I'm trusting you to lead this podcast. But understand, like, I want to be an equal partner in this thing. So if you want my input, I'm here to give it to you. I'm just not trying to be in the way.
Yeah.
And I'm sure behind the scenes they are. I'm sure behind the scenes, it's not just, Joe makes a decision and they just ride with it. I'm sure this is something that they all talk about. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I think that Rory is just tired of Joe talking to him any old kind of way. Because Joe don't talk any old kind of way to Parks. He definitely don't talk any old kind of way to Maul. Like, he definitely knows how to talk to Maul.
Okay, but let me ask you this, though.
He don't joke on Maul hardly.
No, he doesn't. They go back and forth. But, okay, so is it safe to say, though, that the way that he interacts with Ruri and they interact with each other is kind of like the
big brother, little brother.
The beauty of the podcast, though?
To an extent, but it don't have to be that. Because it's like, you can still talk to Ruri in a way
you can't not say it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can still talk to him in a way where it's like, it can be playful banter, but there's still a level of respect as a man there.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's like, and I think that Joe just don't realize that he's doing it, but it's like, yeah, you treat him like he's a little kid a little bit.
Yeah.
And they always joke about, oh, Rory, you too old or you too young to know anything about this. You wasn't off the porch yet.
Yeah.
And they always joking with him about his age or whatever. And like those jokes be fun.
Yeah.
But it'd be like the little shots where Joe be like, man, shut up, or just talking over him, you know what I'm saying, just stepping on his points completely or whatever.
I gotta go back and listen because I don't know if he does it to everybody else. You're right. I think he just does it to.
He just does it to Rory.
Yeah.
He just does it to Rory, and it seems like he don't. I don't want to say he don't respect Rory, because I think he does. It's a little bro but thing. It's just a little brother thing.
It's a little brother thing.
Yeah, he kind of look at Rory like, what you gonna do?
Like I told you, I can look at both sides of it. I can understand Joe saying like I didn't know it was that bad, but it's up to Rory to say that. To come and say like, bro, I don't like when you do that, and they can fix it.
He's been saying it though.
I don't know.
Like
maybe he's been a cry for help.
We've been talking for months about like, man, Rory's really gonna.
Yeah, we did say that. We've been saying that for a while.
Like, Rory's really sick of Joe.
Yeah, because I remember once you said, man, Joe, he's sick of Joe's ish.
Yeah,
like yo, he's gonna jab him. They're gonna tussle a little bit. Get it on Patreon.
Yeah, and like how would Joe the only person that wasn't picking that up? Like, yo,
I think Maul picked it up.
I think so too.
I think that's where it came from, and I think that's where Maul stepped in. Like, bro, this has been going on for a while.
Yeah,
and it's coming out as a listener, we could see it. So I imagine him being there because I remember you brought up the point saying about at one point when something was said and Maul kept the conversation going. I thought that was kind of odd because Maul never really does that.
Right.
So he must have picked up on it, like you said.
Yeah, because the thing was Rory was trying to be serious. He was talking about how he really felt about something, and Joe just kept on cutting him off, joking, laughing, making fun of him, this, that, and the third or whatever. And I think Maul just kind of picked that up. So he was trying to guide the conversation into, okay, let's take you serious in what you're saying.
Yeah.
I want to hear you out. Tell me more about this. This is very interesting what you're telling me. I'm going to take it serious with you. And Joe is, you know what I'm saying, being laughing, man, laughing at Rory. Rory's a clown. Rory's a joke, you know what I'm saying? And he's not picking up that Rory's not playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope they figure it out, man. They got a good thing going. I hope they don't blow it. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
If I'll be here to laugh about it.
But Joe never steps on Maul.
Yeah.
And Parks don't really say nothing serious.
That goes kind of into the friendship. I think that it's different levels of their friendship maybe. And it's a little bro thing. Like you said, it comes down to that.
I think that Joe knows when Maul is being, and Maul's so too cool for school or whatever, because I don't want to say like, he never steps on when Maul is talking. Like, no, in podcasting, you already know, like, it's gonna be some times where you got to jump in or whatever, blah 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 blah.
Right.
But it's never like, okay, Maul is being serious about something, and here comes Joe laughing at him.
Yeah.
But Joe does that a lot too. Like they be making fun of his relationship.
But that's the thing though too. Like I don't think that there's. For him to say like he wanted to fight him, you know what I mean? Because I do believe that Rory wants to put hands on Joe.
Facts.
And that's the thing I don't get. Where as friends we push each other's buttons. One of our biggest we only had one argument really. We argued one night about basketball, and we was up to like 2 in the morning screaming at each other about it. But it was like it was cool, it was fun.
But listen, that was just basketball.
That was just basketball.
Yeah.
Nothing to where it'd be like, man, I would put hands.
I'm upset with you. It's
right?
Like, no, man.
That's what I'm saying. For it to get to the point they're at now, I wonder what that friendship is really like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because to fight, like that's a big thing. You know, as a kid, you get it. As your younger friends, like, as emotions fly, but as a grown man, you're like fighting. Like,
Riri might have a lot going on though.
That's what I do. Yeah, I do think that there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
But I do think, and I said too about the friendship that Joe has with academics plays into some of the beef too. I do believe some of that is there.
Yeah, Joe got to draw a line in the sand. Either that or squash it between all parties.
Yeah.
And I don't know why Joe just allows it to continue going on.
I don't either.
Especially being kind of like being the mutual party. Mm-hmm. You got to do something. Either you could tell them, hey, listen, y'all figure it out yourselves or whatever. But
well, it goes back to when you were saying when he went in the Breakfast Club and didn't defend Maul and let them talk crazy about Maul and Rory.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mealy Maul and Riri. Riri.
But anyways, the only thing I had other else hip hop wise was that I figured out why Kanye and Kim are getting divorced. I figured it out. All right. After listening to Benny the Butcher's album as many times as I did, and we're gonna review this in a second. We'll see that come up. Yeah. But there's a line that French puts on there about Kim, and like it really points out the fact that no one respects Kim Kardashian. They respect her for what she is, which is community buns. And I do think that played a part in Kanye. I think over time it just really was
wore him down.
It wore him down, bro. Because like the fact that he just threw the bar out there, I'm like, dang, that's dude's wife. That means his kids by her and everything. Like, dang,
she's
French.
Still public. She's still
I get
public
it. And I think even French went there, but still, why are you saying it? And I'll tell you why I say it, because they don't respect Kanye and they don't respect her. And I think that's what comes down to why they got divorced. And I literally just got that from listening to that one bar.
Yeah,
and I could be wrong.
I thought a little something about that bar too. I was like, oh man, dang,
dang,
dang, man, you really shouldn't be talking about
word.
Nobody talks about Beyonce like that
at all.
But I think it's because Hov will kill you. I mean, Kanye already kind of put it out there. Kanye already put it out there. Like, listen, please don't send the shooters, please, pretty please. And I don't mean literally. I mean like career wise. Hov will squash you. He'll do everything in his power to stop your career, bro. And he can do it.
He's done it.
Yeah.
And I think that Drink Champs with Cameron, they're gonna talk about that. I want to see that for that reason.
Listen, Cam is cool. Like Cam don't want no more smoke. He like me and Jay-Z are cool.
But he breaks it down. I guess he's supposed to break it down on that Drink Champs.
Really?
Yeah.
Because every time I've heard him talk about it, he's like, man, it was never what y'all thought it was. It got played. It was a miscommunication. It got played up.
No.
But
like the little teaser that Nori put up. He literally was talking about it. Like as far as like Jay blocked a lot of stuff for him. So.
How it had to be, man.
How it had to be. You know?
Stay in your place.
That man had to make 22 twos for y'all to just prosper.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mind your business.
Right. Get outside, get some good weather, man. We'll get the vaccine too. Don't listen to Kev. Get the vaccine.
Sir.
All right. But yo, I'm Nadir.
This Kev, non-zombie.
We're Games Music Life. This is Games Music Life Podcast, episode 250. Drink more water, people.
Peace.